Hello, welcome back to the OJ Room channel. In this video, we are gonna make the puppy bow dress, which is the first pattern I've ever made since I was pregnant. It's comfortable and has a lovely feature with a puff sleeve and ribbon on the back neck. Also, it has a side pockets so you can keep your small stuffs. And there are two types of necklines, round neckline and V neckline. I am 165 cm tall and use the size M pattern, and the length is mid-calf. More information about the PDF patterns and instruction can be found in the description below. And there is a video on how to print the pattern and how to assemble it. Please refer to the link above. These are the fabric and material that I will use today. I used soft and light Lithuania linen and double gauze muslin fabric. I also prepared a stretchy 6mm elastic band and 8mm bias tape. Overlock the side and shoulder seams of the front bodice. And don't forget to mark the center front and armor notch. Overlock the side, shoulder, and center of the back seams of the back bodice. Mark the location of the back slit and armor notch. After marking the notch on the sleeve, overlock the side seams. Repeat the same process for the other sleeve. Overlock only the curved edge of the pocket pieces. After marking the center of the top and bottom skirts, overlock the side seams. Please iron the seam allowance as the fabric may have become crumbled after overlocking. Put the two back bodies right sides together and sew 1 cm up to the slit notch. Then press the center seams open. Stitch the slit 0.7 cm apart. Put the front bodice and back bodice right sides together and sew 1 cm. Then press the seams open. Sew 1 cm along the side seams of the sleeves. Then press the seams open. Draw 2.5 cm on the inside of the sleeve, then fold it 1.3 cm with an iron. First, overlock the seam allowance. Then, leave a 3 cm hole and sew 1 cm of the hem. Attach a clothespin to the end of the elastic band and insert it into the opening. Sew the band that came out of the hole. Stitch the opening of the sleeve hem. Distribute the band evenly by pulling them to the sides so that they do not clump together on one side. Please try on the sleeve first and check whether the elastic band is comfortable. To create the gathers on the sleeve cap, increase the upper straight tension and adjust the stitch length to maximum. Make gathers at 0.7 cm and 1.3 cm intervals between the armhole notches. Put the bodice and sleeves right sides together and sew 1 cm. Then overlock. After sewing, remove the visible thread that was made for gathering. The top has been made. Please prepare the top skirts. If you don't have an interfacing grain line tape, you can skip this step. Attach 1 cm the tape to the skirt fabric on both sides to match the position of the pocket. After overlocking, the fabric of the pocket may have become crumbled, so straighten it with an iron before sewing on the skirt. Put the pockets and skirt right sides together properly on the notch mark and sew 0.7 cm. Turn the pocket over to the outside, then top stitching 0.2 cm. Repeat the steps for the front back panel. Then put the front skirt and back skirt right sides together and sew 1 cm. After sewing, press the side seams open. At this time, cut and iron any seam allowances that are difficult to iron due to pockets. Adjust the tension and stitch, then make the gathers at 0.7 cm and 1.3 cm intervals in the front and back skirt. Put the top and top skirt right sides together and align the side seams and center notches first. After adjusting the gathers, sew 1 cm and overlock. Sew 1 cm along the side seam of the bottom skirt. Then make the gathers at 0.7 cm and 1.3 cm intervals in the front and back skirt. Put the top skirt and bottom skirt right sides together and align the side seams and center notches first. After adjusting the gathers, sew 1 cm and overlock. After sewing, remove the visible thread that was made for gathering. Fold the hem of the skirt 0.5 cm twice and sew. Prepare a folded bias tape. Fold the tape in half to mark the center location. After align the marked center of the tape with the front center of the body, insert the bias tape into the body and top stitch. Fold the end of the tape and sew it by poking it with an awl to prevent the seam allowance from sticking out. After stitching, fold the bias tape inside the body and sew 0.7 cm. Iron the neckline, tie the ribbon at the back nicely. Prepare a fold bias tape. Fold the tape in half to mark the center location and insert the bias tape into the body and top stitch. Before sewing, cut 0.5 cm of the center front. Fold the end of the tape and sew it by poking it with an awl to prevent the seam allowance from sticking out. After stitching, fold the bias tape inside the body and sew 0.7 cm. At this time, make the front center straight and then sew. After sewing, you can see the front center sticks out a little like this. Turn the fabric over, fold it in half around the front center and sew it. Please note, do not over the pink line below. Lastly, iron the neckline to make it look pretty. Finally, our sewing of the dress is finished. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed this whole process. So see you next video. Bye!